Hello, friends. Mary here. Good morning to you. I hope you're having a great morning, or a great day, a great evening, great lunch whenever you get the video. I just wanted to say hi. I'm making my morning coffee, okay? I hope all is well where you are. So I bought this little Mr. Coffee machine because I have a curing machine. You see there? That takes pods. But I really like this machine better. This little Mr. Coffee machine. You see there? See? I like this. And my reason for liking this better than the curing machine is because the coffee is hotter. The way this machine operates, when my coffee comes out, it is piping hot. But with this machine here, it's not real hot. Now it's hot. I'm not going to say it's not hot, but I like my coffee really, really hot. And this machine makes that coffee really, really hot. Okay? So now, I'm going to make my coffee, okay? I like Maxwell House. Good to the last drop. Good to the last drop. So, I've already put in my filter, okay? This is a small 4-cup capacity. It says 5, but it's really a 4-cup capacity, small cup. Okay, there's my coffee. Smells so good. I love to smell coffee in the morning. It's just, I love the aroma. Like I was saying, I love the aroma of coffee in the morning. Ooh, I just love it. And then when it starts to brew, and I love the smell in the house. I just love it. So I'm going to use this, and I'm going to actually use about that much because I'm only making enough for myself, okay? Now, I'm going to put that into the filter. Close this coffee up. I keep it sealed. Now, put down there in the comments. Some people keep their coffee once it's open in the fridge. I just close mine up and keep it on the counter. Tell me down there in the comments, does keeping your coffee on the fridge, in the refrigerator, make it last longer and preserve the flavor of the coffee? Because I really don't know. I've always kept mine on the counter. So put down there in the comments what you think. Does it help to preserve the flavor of the coffee and make it last longer if you put it in the refrigerator? Or does it take away from the flavor of the coffee? Okay? Now, I'm going to get my water. I have my water. And I'm going to put it into the chamber. Turn it on. Okay? And like I said, the coffee, when the coffee comes out in this machine, it is piping hot. And when it comes out piping hot like that, it lasts, it stays hot longer than when it comes out of here, and it's not quite as piping hot. Okay? So I'm waiting for it to percolate. Well, it's really not percolating. I think that's what they say about those old percolating machines. It's percolating. It's dripping. Drip. It's dripping. And so I just wanted to stand here for a minute. You know, while it's dripping down, there are some products that I use because, you know, I told you that I've been diagnosed as being diabetic type 2. And I have to be careful with my sugar. So there's some different sweeteners, not artificial, because I don't like using artificial sweeteners. Every now and then I may use it, but I really don't like it. I found this at Walmart. Okay. Now, this is a great sweetener. And guess what? It doesn't spike my sugar. Now, when I use white sugar, my sugar spikes. My blood sugar spikes when I use white sugar. But when I use this, it's a liquid. See there? Look at that. See, it's a liquid. And it doesn't take very much. This, what is it, a 46-ounce container lasts a long time because you don't use a whole lot of this. It doesn't take a whole lot to sweeten your tea, your coffee, your beverages. It just doesn't take a lot. And for me, I don't know how it will work for you. This is just, I'm just sharing this with you as one diabetic to another. This does not spike my sugar. And I don't like drinking coffee with no sweetener in it, okay? I like coffee, not very sweet. I like more cream in my coffee than I do this, really. Now, this is good, but I love cream. I'm a creamer coffee. I put a little coffee in my cream. But this is a great sweetener. And like I said, it works for me as a diabetic, being diabetic type 2. And I found this at Walmart. You see there? See there? Now, I'm going to show you another thing that works for me because I don't use white sugar. Now, you can find this in many stores. I bought this also at Walmart. This is brown sugar. I've tried to start incorporating a lot of food items into my menu and my daily routine that are not processed, enriched, taking the those fibers and things out of it that really are good for us, like white sugar being blanched and the things they do to white sugar. Now, this is brown sugar. Sometimes I use this brown sugar in my oatmeal and different things. And again, it doesn't spike my sugar like white sugar. White sugar really can spike my blood sugar. This brown sugar does not spike my blood sugar like white sugar. So as one diabetic to another one, I just wanted to share these tips. And it's up to you if you would like to try this. And if you do try it and it does work for you, put it in the comments and let me know. Let me know if it works for you. If it keeps that blood sugar level. Okay? And of course, I like a little coffee in my creamer. And of course, you can see this comes from Walmart. It's half and half. I don't like milk, and I don't like oat milk, and I don't like almond milk. I don't like that, especially in my coffee. I want my coffee to be velvety creamy. Creamy and velvety. And this does it. So I use half and half. Now this is unsweetened, half and half. So again, it's diabetic friendly. And I use this in my coffee. It gives it a great taste along with the sweetener that I use, okay? You can hear it dripping. So, what all do you all have on your agenda for today? Here is cold and raining. The streets are wet. It's damp. I don't see a lot of activity outside. And I'll probably just be around the house today. Maybe I'll just wrap up and go to lunch. I don't know. I'll have to decide. Because now it's almost 11 o'clock and the day is really flying. But I got a late start because I was up late last night watching TV. I love to watch those movies at night. Sometimes I can get off schedule watching all of those movies, those old black and white movies at night. I'm like, Mary, you need to turn this TV off and go to sleep. But hey, I'm retired. I don't have to get up and go to a job. And if I want to sleep till 11 o'clock, I can. That's a blessing. I enjoy that. Sounds like the coffee is dripping down. It's dripping down. See, it's just about stopped. But yes, I can do that. That's one thing that I enjoy about being retired. I can do the things that I like to do, the things that make me happy. I can do that. So I shouldn't be sitting up to 4 o'clock watching movies, but if I want to, I can do that. Now, I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to prepare my cup of coffee because I like a little coffee in my creamer. Hold on. You know, I like these clear glasses. I fell in love with these a few years back. I have all kind of coffee mugs, but for some reason, seems like this just enhances the coffee. It's probably just me, but the clear cups, seems like it just enhances the coffee experience. You know what I'm saying? So I bought a set of these. Then I had to buy another set because these are actually glass. If you drop them, they will break. But these are also microwavable. I could put this in the microwave. I couldn't believe it because it's glass. Listen, see that? It's not plastic, it's glass. So I put hot water in this and let it sit while my coffee is making. Because like I say, I like hot coffee, okay? So I'm going to, see that? Look at that good old coffee. See, that's about all I make because it's going to almost fill this cup. See that? Look how hot it is. See that? That Keurig machine does not get this hot. My coffee is not that hot with that Keurig machine. See that? Now, I'm going to put some creamer in here. Well, first of all, I'm going to put my sugar that I showed you, my sweetener, And I normally put about, let me put it over here to the side so you can see. I normally put about 1, 2, 3, okay? And then I shake my creamer up. Now I told you I like a little coffee in my creamer. Put my creamer in. Ooh, let me get a good hold on it because this is new and it's heavy. Heavy. Okay. See that? Ooh, see that? And see, look at that. Because that coffee maker is it makes such hot coffee. Even though I put the creamer in it, it's still hot. You see that? Now, when I use the Keurig machine, it cools my coffee down. But see, the coffee is still hot because it comes out of this machine so much better. So, pot versus drip, I would give the drip a thumbs up. The drip coffee maker, the little coffee maker, I would give that because the water heats. I guess it's the heating mechanism that causes the coffee to be so much hotter. Okay? Mm-hmm. See that? I like that half and half. My coffee is creamy. Okay? It's creamy. Ooh, now let's see. And I'll drink this whole cup of coffee because I love coffee. It's just right. It's hot. See, it's still smoking. See that? Still smoking. Hot. Just right. And I'm going to share a tip with you all. Now, how can I say this? If you have problems going to the bathroom in the morning, I have found that drinking a hot cup of coffee like this stimulates me. You know what I'm saying? Even sometimes just smelling the coffee as it's brewing stimulates me to go to the restroom. So a big hot cup of coffee like this, it stimulates me to go to the restroom. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to have a problem with that. But now, the visits are every day, every morning to the restroom. And I feel so much better being on schedule like that. And this coffee is delicious. Sometimes I'll get, a piece of toast or whatever. And sometimes, most of the time, I just drink it just like this because I enjoy it. Just like this. Whew. This coffee pot is easy to clean too. I normally do a little cleaning after I make my coffee so it doesn't get dirty. And I have a filter on my refrigerator, so I use the filtered water that comes out the refrigerator to put in my coffee maker. It just sets the day. It sets the tone. It's an enrichment. It's an enriching experience in the morning. And I just love it. I haven't always been a coffee drinker. I started drinking coffee back in my I really became a coffee drinker probably in my 30s, but in my early 20s when I was working, everybody would drink coffee in the break room and I wanted to be just like them. So I started drinking coffee in the break room with my coworkers, but I wasn't really into coffee. I just wanted to sit there and drink coffee just like they did. I think coffee grew on me. Coffee and I became friends over a couple of years. I also like tea, and I'm going to share some of the teas that I have with you, especially some specialty teas. I drink half calf, half decaffeinated. I don't drink the whole caffeinated coffee because I found out some years ago that it's a little too strong and it makes my heart flutter. And it gives me the jitters in about 2 hours after I drink it. But this is half calf, half uncalf. I'm going to show you. See that where it says that? Half calf. It's the original, but it's half caffeine. See that? Now this doesn't give me the jitters. It doesn't make my heart flutter. And I can drink 2 big heaping cups of these a day, and I don't have a problem. And this is a big container. Look at that big container. And they say Maxwell House is good to the last drop. Yes, it is. It is good to the last drop. Oh, friends. Let me turn this. I have to be careful to turn this coffee pot off because the on and off lever is on the side, and I have to be sure because, to turn it off. Now, put down there in the comments some of the coffees you use and some of your coffee experiences. I'm talking to my coffee drinkers now, and I know it's a lot of y'all out there. Put down there in the comments some of the creamers you use, some of the, mugs you use. See, I love this mug. Like I say, because I can see the coffee, to me, it makes it taste better. Now, that's probably just in my mind. Because I have all kind of beautiful decorated ceramic cups and different cups. But this is my favorite. It just is. And I broke 2 or 3 of these and had to order some more. But I like it because you can also put it in the microwave. My coffee doesn't normally last long enough to go in the microwave, though. I'm thinking what I'm going to do today, like I was saying earlier. I have some ideas. I think I may have some more. I have some creative ideas for my YouTube videos. So I think I may make a few of those. By that time, it should be around lunchtime. And I just may treat myself today. I just may treat myself to lunch. I haven't been out to lunch in about a week because I'm trying to cut down on going out to lunch. because some of the foods are not tasting as good. I don't know if that's me or if it's the restaurants, but I kind of think they're cutting down on their ingredients and their suppliers, and they're cutting down on the quality of food, and they're raising the prices. So it's causing me to cook more at home because I like my food. I'm just sometimes don't want to get in here and cook. So whatever you decide to do today, you have a great day. You have a blessed day. You have a safe day. And you maintain your peace. And I'll talk to you all later. Bon appetit. Life is good with coffee.